What is going on, everybody? We are back with another wrestling review. I am depraved.
Are you depraved?
I am.
Also known as Nick.
That'd
And
be
I'm
me.
Joe.
Listen, it's been a day. It's been a day.
Yeah?
Um, not a long one. I've only been up for like 7 hours.
No, it's a short day.
I've been up for 10 hours. I woke up at 1.
That's because that puts you at like it's 4, almost 4 o'clock. Damn.
Yeah, I woke up at 1.
My whole day was almost done by then.
Yeah, fuck you, morning people. I know you're not technically a morning person, but you're married to one, so
She had to work today. I was up at 10:30. It's usually about what time I get up.
I'll see. I'd only been in bed for 4 hours by that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Fun stuff.
So we're here to talk about AEW Collision. It's February 21st. February, yeah. I got that right, and I just guessed the actual
Hey,
month.
couldn't get his actual name out, but he got the date
Listen,
right. Good
listen.
job.
I have gone by depraved online for close to 15 years.
Well, I've known you as Nick for 20, a lot of those, 20 plus years.
Uh,
I don't even want to do the math because it's just going to make me sad. So
Maybe not, it's not 15 years.
it's pre 2000,
It's been
and that
10
alone
years.
puts it at, huh? You're
I'm
talking
I'm
about.
talking about how long I've been going by depraved. It's been 10 years as of yeah, that's how long.
Okay. Depraved. Does that mean I got to go by Pizzle?
No. I don't go by depraved really anymore either, other than on Twitter. It just happens. It's hard to not say it when I've said it for 10 years.
Can you tell what kind of collision this show is going to be?
I actually had fun with it, but
It wasn't a terrible show.
it
It wasn't a good show.
definitely wasn't
But it
a
wasn't
story
terrible.
driven show. That's for sure.
No, this was about the most nothing happening collision as far as like stories go, that you can kind of get. The only story progression or anything of really any interest other than there was a good there was a couple good matches, but was shot at a hog show over the last few days. That was the most interesting thing story wise in the whole episode.
Yesterday, yeah. So match one, we start off with a match. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if we actually started with the match or if they did their collision cold open. I was like 3 minutes
I
late.
don't think so. They did. I don't think so. I think the first thing you heard was Tony Schiavone, which was a downer, and I kind of tuned out for a second. But I think they went right into a match.
Good. I was 3 minutes late, and I was like, it's not worth going back to check because if it is a cold open, I don't care.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
But it's Jet Set Rodeo versus The Demand, which actually ended up being a pretty fun match. Fuckers out here looking like they're trying to sell me some Rallies or Checkers French fries.
Yeah, I hate their gear. I'm ready for this trio to be done.
At least they all matched, and they didn't just not match. I don't know. At least they're trying to be a team.
Sure.
Um,
And if you pay attention to Speedball, he's like all for it. He's the one kind of leading that thing along there.
yeah, he is horsecock. Speedball moonsaulted the floor for some reason. He was supposed.
He may have grazed the other guy.
He may have grazed. It wasn't Tonga Leo. It was the other one's name, Bishop Khan.
There we go. We did this last week.
He like almost grazed Bishop Khan, almost, but like
He tried to stick his grippers out there to
Listen.
get him, but he totally didn't get him.
listen. Some people like to diss people and be like, "You couldn't hit the floor." He did, nailed it.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Fucking nailed it. Ricochet's about to hit Hangman with the spirit gun, but Jack Perry's music hits. He comes out just to distract him long enough for Hangman to hit the buckshot to win. I don't mind the ending. I knew the whole thing with Ricochet versus Jack Perry wasn't over because of the knife in the sign.
It's like fucking why? Move on. Let's do something else.
Because Jack Perry is going to be the next national champion. I'm telling you.
Why? That was like Ricochet's first feud. Why does the first feud have to be the title change?
Because he loves him some
And
Jack Perry, man.
you're gonna say, why not? Ugh. This. So I wouldn't be so mad if this belt didn't exist because this belt is fucking pointless.
Yeah, you would, because it'd be the third time they'd wrestle, and then you'd be like, I'm tired of seeing these two wrestle.
Well, but it wouldn't be this big of a deal.
Listen. Maybe if they get up to 7.
Oh yeah, we'll put it in a ladder match. Then it'll be great. It can be in one of their hometowns and everything. It'll be just fucking swell.
Backstage, the Rascals are smoking, and they're showing off their new merch, and FTR come in to talk shit about them being smokers, and we're going to get an Eliminator tag match out of this. Okay, so this had me cracking up, and it makes me crack up even more once we get to something that happens later, and I'll let you know when we get there. But I love their merch. I think it looks really cool.
I don't mind the merch. Merch is fine. The stoner gimmick, I'm still not a big fan of.
But I love how how FTR, I said MJF, how FTR are able to come in and use that as a part of the story on why they get this match. They're like, you don't take this shit serious, and it annoys us.
Yep.
We'll come back to this later.
Right. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you didn't win.
Right. Match 2. Sorry. The Young Bucks versus the Swirl, which pre-match we find out that Jay Lethal joins the Swirl, and
Which is terrible.
They're now the Lethal Swirl, and I feel like that's something that I drop in a toilet. I hate everything.
Jay Lethal.
I don't like the Swirl. And you'd mentioned, you were like, man, I just wish Jay Lethal do his own thing. And I agree. I mean, over in ROH, though. He's no longer somebody I care to see on my TV. Right?
That's because they booked him so terribly.
Dude, he hasn't been entertaining story-wise since he was in TNA when we were fucking 20.
That's an exaggeration.
Not really.
He hasn't been booked in AEW to do anything.
He had that huge group that all of a sudden doesn't exist. Where's Sanjay Dutt? Where's fucking Jeff Jarrett?
Fucking Karen Angle.
Wasn't Jeff Jarrett supposed to have one more year on his contract, and he was going to gun for the world title and then disappeared?
That wasn't working, and they were using one of their top stars in that, so they kind of had to retcon that real quick.
But yeah, I think it'd be funny if he came back and he's like, MJF, you got the title. I want my shot.
I need one more match, Slapnut.
Although for his age, he still wrestles pretty well. Listen,
dude, ain't nothing wrong with Double J.
I don't.
He just shouldn't be in that kind of spot.
Everything they got, any of the listen. This match still ended up being pretty fun. I just don't care. I just don't care.
Yep.
We knew the Bucks were going to win.
Yep.
And yeah,
there was no stakes to it. No. It was paint by numbers, right? We knew exactly what the picture looked like. We're just filling in the little paint by number squares with the little colors we need. It's just ugh.
So yeah, Bucks win. At Hog, Andrade is curious as to why MJF is giving title shots to indie wrestlers. Mm-hmm. So why not other AEW guys that want title shots? Mm-hmm. And they have a bit more of a heated exchange, and then MJF leaves. Basically tells them, you know what? I'll see you later.
Because Andrade comes out to the ring during his Hog match and distracts him.
Yeah. So there's this part during that match. You know his little dick bump thing that he does where he bounces off? So he did it to Zilla at Hog. And when he did it, he did the yeet thing and yelled out yeet, and then dick bumped him in the face, and it made me laugh.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because he was fighting one of the youngest Uso, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
So, match 3 is my match of the night, actually. Fuck, I don't know if it's my match of the night because the tag match was also really good at the end. Yeah, this is still probably my match of the night, though.
I would agree. This is probably the match of the night. The main event. We'll get there.
CMLL World Title: Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Alexander. And okay, so Tony Khan is the one presenting the title like they do in CMLL, and he looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it kind of irritated me because they didn't do that the last time he defended it.
Right. Wait,
So
he might have got.
This is a new thing.
He might have got yelled at for it too, though, by the CMLL people. So who knows?
Well, the CMLL people, I doubt, are yelling at Tony Khan, considering it's.
Interestingly enough,
he's moving their brand forward.
Interestingly enough, something that wasn't mentioned, wasn't shared. Just found out about this yesterday. Josh Alexander actually won a different title in CMLL. He was in Mexico yesterday.
What he win?
I don't know what it's called. He said, he tweeted, he said, as of today, it's no longer the Canadian Championship because he's holding up a title from his picture over in CMLL. He said, as long as he holds it, it's called the MLP World Championship. And he said, I'll take this around the world until Canadian wrestling is back on top of the game.
Oh, okay, sure. So he's got one of CMLL's like 14 titles.
Right. Unless it's a title from a completely different promotion that was just defended in CMLL, because it could be.
Let's find out.
But
He's currently holding the inaugural Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Canadian Championship. So it's an MLP championship.
Oh, well, he won it over in CMLL, so that's fun. Listen, it's all confusing. I don't know what these people are doing.
Yeah.
Titles just being defended everywhere and anywhere.
Well, the problem is all these titles existing in the first place.
Right. But I am surprised he didn't come out with it.
Well, maybe AEW doesn't have a partnership with MLP.
Well, one of their people just won the MLP title, so they got to have something.
He's still allowed to do indie stuff.
I know. Now, this is the most non-CMLL match I've ever seen.
What do you mean? Claudio came out with his lucha mask on.
I still want one of those, Tony. Stop fucking around.
Say, make him, Tony.
I will buy it. You make it, I will spend the money. As long as it's affordable. Listen, if you make it and it's like $300, it's not going to happen. All right? I'm being honest with you. Like, it's got to be affordable. Like, we're talking maybe $150. That's about my max. All right?
No, I don't think they even need to be that much.
This ends up just being another real physical battle, and like these one-on-one matches that have been happening between these two groups, these two factions, I have really been enjoying. Now, when it's a multi-man match, it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, because they are not very good.
But
as you'll see later on.
But last week we had Mox versus Mark Davis.
Yeah, Mark Davis. That was on Dynamite.
That was earlier this week. Was on Dynamite. It was a fantastic, just physical fucking bout. And this isn't actually much less physical. I'm enjoying it. A really good like deadlift reversal into a suplex that we got from Claudio to Josh was really well done. And then you've also got like Josh doing his power slam on the apron that he does, and then he slides into the ring and like splashes him through the ropes off the apron onto the floor. They were throwing each other into barricades. It was just a good match. I enjoyed it.
Claudio hit his vaulting where he kicks him up in the air and does his little European uppercut.
Oh,
it looked vicious because the way Alexander came down, he caught it real early and his feet weren't under him, so he kind of like buckled. It looked great.
Yeah, it did. I didn't even write who won the match. It was Claudio.
Claudio won. No title changed hands.
No, he did a combination of all of his moves, one back to back to back, and then
yeah, he did the swing and then he did the neutralizer and then it was a wrap.
Yep. And then we have a quick no nothing match. Megan Bayne comes out and wrestles.
Match, which I hate that fucking phrase.
Hey, in this situation, it's true though, because you said it means nothing. You're right. This match meant absolutely nothing. It was Megan Bayne versus Becca, and it was just another Megan squashes local talent type shit. Like they came out and it was like she's 11-0 on Collision singles matches. It's like yeah, because like 7 of them have been fucking squash matches against nobodies. Of course she's 11-0.
More than 7.
Like what the fuck has she done?
Yeah.
And now this is not.
The lady didn't even get a hope spot.
This is not even me hating on Bane. I love Bane as a wrestler, but we've got to stop with the fucking squash matches, man. And have her squash somebody on the roster.
Yeah. Call up fucking Billy Stark. She ain't doing anything on the fucking show. Have her get squashed.
I just have her squash Julia. Something.
Yeah, just based on the fucking match we got later on, that girl. Ooh.
Anyways, Megan wins. With her mega bomb.
Yep.
Dumb pointless match. Backstage, Lexi is with Ciampa. He wants Sylvie back, so when Fletcher comes back from Australia, he'll be waiting for him.
Good. Let them wrestle again. Not mad at that at all.
Match 5, 6-man tag. Pac, Mox, and
Awful
Yuta
match.
Versus Takeshi. Now, here's the thing. I actually didn't think it was an awful match, but it's the third time we've seen this match.
There was nothing wrong with the wrestling. It just...
I'm pretty sure it's like the third time we've seen this exact match.
It's another 6-man between these two stables. This is stale. We have seen this.
Why do they
something
look?
Else.
I'm glad they're not doing this with the women this time. But I swear to you guys, once we're done with these two factions, it's going to go back to 6 women being involved in the same matches every week. I'd have rather just had 2 of these guys. Like, you know what? I'd have rather it been just El Clone versus Pac.
Me too.
Because the 2 of them, anytime they were in the ring together in this match, it was a fucking blast.
Yeah. I don't disagree. It could have been Tak versus Yuta. It could have been any combination of these men against each other, and not in this format. I'm tired of it. Tired of it.
Yuta is wrestling with a hat on, and I thought for sure he was going to lose this hat before the match was over. It did not happen, and I was so disappointed.
It didn't happen. They started pulling at it early in the match, and he yelled at the referee and said, "He's pulling it. It's part of my gear."
Now, I have seen Yuta already with his hat off. There's pictures online already going around from an indie show.
He's had short hair before. It's not that damn big a deal.
The problem is, and what somebody mentioned is he looks like one of the long-lost Briscoe brothers. And it's fucking hilarious because they're not wrong. Like, I'll have to find the picture for you again. It made me laugh. During the match...
He's had a haircut like that.
Oh, I know. During the match, Marina stops Mark Davis from using a chair. He goes and swings on her boy if he'd have connected. But she jumped down off the apron, and then Mox clotheslined him over the top. It was just a fun little sequence. I love when like a dude just like completely whiffs on trying to swing at a woman. Makes me happy. Tak hits a raging fire for the win.
Yep. It spilled to the outside. Everybody was out there, but Tak and Yuta, right? He beat Yuta. Yeah, he beat Yuta.
Mox hits Tak with the paradigm shift post-match. And then, I'm sad Yuta didn't lose his hat. Backstage segment, Willow and Harley Cameron basically just want to know what belt Bane's trying to come after.
Me too.
The rest of us are also confused.
Me too. Maybe Tony knows, and he'll throw us a bone.
Well, while you're twice as happy, Willow, I am twice as sad. I just need you to lose one of them, girl. I don't care which one. Pick one. I don't care. But this whole holding on to 2 belts, and you can't.
I don't either at this point.
And you can't you can't actually hold a full program for both of them while holding both of them. Like, you just can't. There's no reason to have both of them. Finger poke of doom it to like Tony or something. Just I don't know. Like, pick a friend.
No, she'll end up losing it to like Stat or somebody. Watch.
Match 6, my stinker of the night, Julia Hart versus Thunder Rosa. And listen,
As if there would
this
be any other match that'd be the stinker of the night.
this
This was awful.
this isn't even all Julia's fault either. I mean, it's partly, sure, but this is 50-50.
Julia Hart wrestles like she's afraid to take bumps now.
And Thunder wrestles just not entertainingly. I'm sorry.
She's chaotic, dude. I don't know if she knows what she's doing from one move to the next.
This match was just rough all around. Thunder Rosa hits a Fire Thunder Driver for the win, and the match was just really unnecessary and meh. And I didn't like it.
I agree.
I really wish Julia would go back to wrestling like she used to, because she has like a top 5 entrance in AEW. I love her fucking entrance.
Yeah, that's the problem. And now she's become all entrance,
And
which she was before, but she was at least showing signs of improvement. Now those signs are in the reverse.
she got hurt, and she's afraid of it, and it's fucking...
Yeah, and she's wrestling like she's scared. And all it's going to do is end up getting her actually hurt again.
But also the big problem is this isn't just a her problem. And like it feels like it's just a her problem, but I'm telling you guys, there's something in AEW's women's division where everyone wrestles in like slow motion, and I don't get it. Like there's just something where people are missing spots.
It's too overly choreographed.
It's something. And it's there, somebody needs to figure something out. And now not the whole women's division. Your top people are top people for a reason.
Yeah. You've got probably six wrestlers who are your top of the top that are just great. The sad part is not all of them wrestle on TV every week, and one in particular is stuck in Ring of Honor for some fucking reason still.
Hey, she's the forever ROH women's champion, man.
Yeah, she's forever not on my TV, and that's disappointing.
It is a part of the problem. Post match, Tekla comes out, calls Thunder a dumb bitch. I clapped.
Yeah, I don't want to see this match, so I'm not excited at all.
And then calls her a dog. Julia was about to attack Thunder from behind, but Stat cut her off. And I was like, aw, fucking Stat.
Did not care for this.
I enjoyed it. Backstage, the Bang Bang Gang, Private Party, the Outrunners, Dalton Castle, and Anthony Bowens are all having a party. And Private Party basically calls out anyone that wants a challenge, which is entirely a silly moment, and AW seems to have a substance abuse problem.
Yeah, right?
This is where everything I was talking about earlier, I was like, we'll get to that later.
The straight edge guy leaves, and now everybody's
everybody's getting drunk and smoking weed. It's fantastic. I actually didn't mind the segment.
It was not. It was honestly, it made all of them look like goofs, and it meant nothing.
Well, of course it meant nothing. Not everything needs to mean something. Just people having fun.
Yeah, get in the ring and wrestle.
Hey, I agree. They can get in the ring and wrestle, but I'm okay with having backstage moments where people are just having fun.
It was very Attitude Era-esque, so I can see why you liked it.
Yeah, it's the best fucking era ever.
I said I could see why you liked it.
Man acts like he doesn't like Attitude Era stuff.
I liked the APA stuff. That was fun.
Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors come out for, I guess Gabe wants a one-on-one with Orange Cassidy. So we're going to get that apparently sometimes next week.
He looked uncomfortable on the microphone.
I don't think he looked uncomfortable, but he yells a lot. Like, you were worried about Tekla, and Tekla doesn't yell all the time. Gabe always yells. Like, always. I don't think I've ever heard Gabe just talk.
I would agree.
Match 7, AEW Tag Title Eliminator match. The Rascals versus FTR. I'm so mad there was a missed opportunity here. FTR absolutely should have came out with some Just Say No shirts or jackets. Like,
right.
There was an opportunity here, and it was missed. And I'm mad about it. That's the only reason that this didn't go as number one. No, I'm kidding. Anyways.
It was overbooked like crazy at the end.
It was honestly just a really well wrestled match between these two teams. I really enjoy when the Rascals are in the ring. I agree with you on the front that I don't like their finisher. It is what it is. I'm not gonna
Their
like
finish sucks.
every finisher. I disagree with you because this finisher is still 10 billion times better than GOA's finisher. I
No,
hate
it's not.
that.
Goes at least has impact.
No,
This is a
it
fucking
doesn't. They lay him the fuck down. There's no impact.
There's an impact.
I
This
take
was
bumps
just-
harder than that when I get on my bed.
Well, you're getting in your bed wrong. It's a standing shooting star. It's so lame.
Shooting star presses have way more impact than just being dropped on your back from 3 feet.
It's more than 3 feet.
Barely. And it's like 7 feet. Even still.
Let's just agree that both of them are lame.
Well, we can agree that both of them are lame. I just think GOA's is still the lamest finishing move in the history of fucking wrestling.
For two big dudes, yes, I understand that.
Okay, second lamest move in the history of wrestling. Because listen, there's the leg drop. Listen, the leg drop is the worst.
Hey man, he big booted him first.
That don't fucking matter. And the Rocks would be down there if it wasn't for the fact that he always made it funny. At least he made his finishing move funny when he did it.
All right, and it wasn't his primary. He did the spine buster before it. Sometimes he would do the rock bottom before it. So
Post match though. So the Rascals go for the hot fire flame, which is the name of their finishing move. Dax reverses it, hits the brain buster, but dude from the Rascals gets out. Bucks come out, and the only reason I said dude because Xavier was being held outside. He's the only one I know by name right now.
I know Xavier, and I know the one that didn't end up being able to stay in AEW, Trey Miguel.
Yeah. Bucks come out, which distracts FTR. Rascals hit a super kick and then hit the hot fire flame for the win. This actually made me happy, only on the front that I hope when they have their rematch, it doesn't end. Because I do think FTR is beating the Bucks at Revolution.
You're more confident than I am. I would probably say the inverse of that. I think the Bucks are winning the belts back.
I don't know.
Every time the belts changed hands, it's been the baby faces winning.
But I hope when they do have their rematch, or if it ends up being the Bucks versus actually what I think would now be funny, and this would be hilarious. I would not want this to happen, but could you imagine it's like the Bucks win the titles from FTR, and then when the Bucks have to face the Rascals because they have their title shot now, FTR comes out and distracts the Bucks, and the Rascals win the titles off of that.
You know what? I would be happy with that because at least it would be different.
It would be fucking wild. Anyways, speaking of wild, this post-match was the most chaotic post-match I've seen in a long time. I enjoyed it because of its chaos. But so Goa comes out and attacks the Rascals and the Bucks. FTR start to argue with the Bucks family ringside after some spitting and some pushing back and forth.
And a weak ass powdering. It was very messy.
They pull Matt and Nick's younger brother out to the ring.
And boy, if for him to be the younger brother,
He's a big boy.
what kind of life has he lived? Because he looks like he's twice their age.
Right.
He almost looks like he's older than Papa Buck.
So they drag him to the ring. Jack Perry starts to run out, but is immediately spirit gunned from out of nowhere by Ricochet, who was hiding in the trenches.
Right? That was the best part.
FTR Spike pile drove Little Bro while Bucks were being held down. I loved the end of this show.
Yeah.
Overbooked? Absolutely. But I like me some overbooking from time to time.
It would have been fine if it wasn't so sloppy in parts.
I blame some of that on production. They didn't know who to fucking focus
I
on.
disagree. Speaking of production, I got to give a big shout out to production.
Let's see if it's the same spot, because there's one spot.
It's the wide shot that I
Oh.
talked about when we were
I had a
talking
different one.
on the.
I know what you're talking about, though.
So it was during the Goa and Ricochet versus oh fuck, who did they fight at the beginning?
It was the Horsecock. They were facing Horsecock. You're good.
Oh yeah, they were fighting Jet Speed and Hangman. The production panned out wide so you could see the guy do the little barrel roll off the apron and the dude do the walk up suplex, and then they cut immediately to Ricochet doing his thing. It was a very nice segment.
There was another spot specifically during that match that I was actually very impressed production wise. And was it that match or was it the trios match? The other trios match.
The Death Rider one.
I believe it was that one. I think it's this one. I believe it's something they've been doing really well in AEW with for the last couple months, and I'm happy to see them trending in this direction. Um, I believe it was what's his face, the shoeless guy that you don't like that I can't remember his name for some reason. Speedball, Mike Bailey. I believe it was Speedball getting up onto the turnbuckle and doing a moonsault to the outside of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they're doing their camera work on that now is they're focusing and zoomed in while the person's up on the top, so you can't see everybody standing around waiting for it.
Which is the way it should have been in the first damn place.
Makes it look so much better than hitting the wide shot or looking from the back and just seeing everybody waiting for the shit to happen.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
It could. It honestly, I don't remember if it was that match. It could have been the other trios match. Honestly, it even could have been the final tag match that it happened at some point with one of the Rascals doing it. I don't remember which small man did it, but I remember a small man.
Considering that every match with one of those small guys had spots similar to that, it could have literally been any of them.
Right. And yeah, that was the way the show ended. Now, there was something else. Oh, shout out, by the way, to Julia over in WWE for stomping Rhea's fucking head in.
Was it a shoot? Is Rhea hurt, or is it?
No. It
was just very well done.
It was very well done, and the amount of
I've seen the clip, and I mean, like, while it was vicious, I thought it was fine.
There are so many people that were so mad, and they're like, she's such a dangerous wrestler. And these are the same people that are like, I want my wrestling to look real, and I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you really wanted it to look real, I'm just saying.
Well, there's gonna be potatoes. You're gonna get potatoed. You're gonna get fucking hit for real. That's part of it. Shit happens. Suck it up. If you want a receipt, give them a receipt. It is what it is. Nobody's doing it intentionally.
I almost
more than likely they're not going to be working at the top of the card for long.
I almost turned on the show just to go see it, to see if the full match was as good as that one spot.
I doubt it, but who knows? They're both pros.
They are. But yeah, so that's the show. That is it.
Yeah, it was a very collision.
It was. When's your fucking trip again?
I will be gone starting on like the 7th of March, so we still got all of next week.
We still got all of next week. All right, so we will. Well, I mean, I knew we were probably going to be here Monday regardless, because I think you said you leave on a Wednesday or Thursday or something like that.
I leave on a Saturday.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be gone like Saturday to Saturday.
So not next week, but the week after or the week after, one of those. We won't be here. But yeah. Anyways, we love y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time. Deuces. Also, hi to the new person that subscribed.
Oh yes, thank you.
Someone did.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Do that whole spiel. Yes. Comment. We would love to hear from you. Tell me I'm wrong with all my bitching and complaining.
He's old. Tell him he's old. Just be like, stop being old, Joe.
Oh, you must have been born in the 1900s.
Anyways, we love y'all. Deuces.
Later.